You're now tuned in to By the Dipshits exclusive content. This is part 3 of a 3-part interview with O.D.B. last manager Jarred Weisfeld. Before we jump into the interview, By the Dipshits want to give a special thanks to our sponsors. What is Galaxy Wells? Galaxy is a metaphor which represents infinite space. Their goal is to dominate the infinite space in the digital publishing universe. Wells are the major corporation that possess endless amounts of content. What do? They turn content into currency in the digital space, the home of the NFTs. You want to keep your ownership and intellectual property? Then stop what you're doing and go to galaxywells.com. Now I'm back to By the Dipshits.
But you know, they play games too with budgets, right? So they pay all kinds of random people that, you know, it's a very sketchy business.
So, trust me, man. We know. Me and JC offhand. I mean, I managed Soul For Real for 2 years. JC was A&R for a couple labels. Started at Motown, from Motown to Universal to Big 10. I mean, you know, we definitely have background in the music industry. It's just, I'm not there anymore with it. I still have certain connections and stuff of that nature, but I don't want to be a babysitter. Not saying that certain artists I had, but if you don't have nothing to manage, then you are technically, as a manager, to manage an artist, you're a babysitter because you don't have anything to manage if they're not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's like they don't have a deal, they don't have somewhat of a career in a sense. So, you know, I kind of look at it as it's real demanding, super demanding. So decided to get into other things, and here we are.
I hear you. I hope you don't own as much Dogecoin as I do.
Nah, man, we are into a lot of other projects. I mean, we're not financial advisors.
Don't worry. Everything is low right now. So
right.
It's not just Doge.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what I was saying was I own a bunch of, what I meant to say is I own a bunch of Dogecoin. I'm not telling anybody to buy the Dogecoin. I said, I hope you don't own as much Dogecoin.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, we have a bunch of different coins. I mean, we have everything from, Telcoin. We have XRP, of course, some Shiba Inu. I mean, I've been in the game, you know, as far as investing since 2016, ending of 2015. So I've been doing the crypto stocks, precious metal for around that time. And D. Lamage been in for what, 3 years now? D. Lamage, maybe?
Yeah, I would say like solid
3 years.
3.5, 3. Yeah, 3 and some
then,
change. But
JC, what, a year now? A year and a half, Jay?
Yeah, pretty much, but stocks longer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, these things pretty much ultimately is one of the reasons why we came together, like in a sense, you know, because we all had the same, you know, minds of wanting to invest our money and put it in the right places. And, you know, to see these gains, man, that these astronomical gains. And then for those who don't understand it, you know, it goes up, it go all the way up, then it slams you on the floor and people don't get it. And it's like, oh, I'm going to cash out while it's on the floor. The purpose is you buy the dip, you know, you buy it when it's on the floor. You know, this is considerably a sell. If it's on the floor, I mean, JC said earlier today, he had texted me. And Jay, what did you say to me earlier?
I said the prices is low on all the coins. It's the best time. Let's go shopping.
You said, let's go shopping. And what did I say? I said, don't forget me, because I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know,
and I'll tell you, I was with you guys too.
As you should.
What you grab?
Dogecoin.
Doge. You like Doge?
Yeah, it's not
you
wrong
keep it. You keep it in a personal wallet or on a platform?
No, see, this is the problem. This, in my opinion, I'm not giving anybody financial advice by any means. The issue with Dogecoin is majority of that stuff is held on Robinhood, right?
Right.
And Robinhood, like, I don't even like if Robinhood goes out of business tomorrow. Do I actually own Dogecoin? It's very unclear to me.
You don't.
Wait,
you don't.
But
you can get Dogecoin from other places.
Yeah, no,
You
I know
have
that. I
your
got
own
it from
personal
Gemini
wallet.
as well. I got it from
Yeah.
Gemini as well. But yeah, no, I think Dogecoin is, you know, and I was talking to some Dogecoin experts, but the issue with Dogecoin, in my opinion, is it's not valuable until Robinhood like finally gets a wallet out there. Now, I look today, I'm like number 1.66 million in line to get a wallet. You're telling me like a 70 whatever amount, their multi-billion-dollar company can't figure out how to get a wallet out to everybody?
But
They
wait,
don't want to.
Hold on. So, Jamel, right? Check this out.
Up?
So there's Dogecoin that he could put in other wallets, correct? It don't have to be Robinhood. Am I correct?
Yeah, but if he has a lot of his assets on Robinhood,
oh no, you can't take it off. You have to sell it. Yeah, you have to sell it.
You have to sell it, get the cash, and then
right.
That's taxable right there.
So
you can start new. You could just go.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a loss. What?
No, yeah, let me explain. So we teach this stuff here on By the Dipshits. You know, we tell people if you're gonna buy anything from any exchange, it need to be a crypto exchange. Not Robinhood is not a crypto exchange. Not your PayPal is not a crypto exchange. Not Webull or any other platform that has stocks and other things where you cannot transfer your assets off from that platform onto a digital wallet or cold storage or hot wallet where you own it. Because I tell people this, if you have it on the exchange, then ultimately it doesn't belong to you. It's not even your money, no matter where it's at. It's not yours. You have no control over it. It's almost similar to the bank, unfortunately. If your money is sitting in the savings account, you really don't have too much control over it, because if you want to go take out a certain amount, it's going to get reported. And if they want to shut you down and hold your money, they don't have to give it to you. You know, certain things.
So that makes sense. So Robinhood is taking their time because they really want you to cash out. They're working with the establishment. They want you to cash out there. So it's a double whammy. You think you're making money, but you're about to have to pay whatever in taxes because you just cashed out on their platform.
Well, I said to so one of my kids got like a gift card, right? And he said to me, "Dad, I want to buy Bitcoin." I was like, "Okay, how much you want to buy a Bitcoin?" He goes, "I want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin." All right, my son's 10. I was like, "You know what? I'll buy you $100 of Bitcoin." Right? So I buy $100 of Bitcoin for him, right? This is, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, right? He goes, "Daddy, what's my Bitcoin at?" I was like, "Well, I didn't think this was possible, buddy, but I paid $100 in Bitcoin and you got like $65 right now in there." Right. He's like, "I lost $35. I was like, "Yeah, but we're not going to look at this for like 10 years. Well, he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, you know, let's just wait 10 years and then we could worry about it. Or you could follow it like once a month. And if you want to sell it, you know, you could sell it. It's up to you. When you feel like you've made enough money and you're happy, you could sell it. But until then, like, let's just like let it be." Right.
Right.
Because I explained to him, like, things go up in value, things go down in value. My other son as well, things go up, things go down. But yeah, no, it's interesting. So Dogecoin, like, I think the reason why I like Dogecoin is because I think Dogecoin, the value in Dogecoin is like kids are gonna like go and buy ice cream with Dogecoin, right? They're gonna go and they're gonna buy, you know, tickets with Dogecoin, like something like Dogecoin will never be at it. Like Dogecoin, I think will settle somewhere about whenever it does settle. You know, I personally think it's gonna settle at about $1. And therefore it'll be like a kid could go buy gum, right? And pay in Dogecoin. He'll go buy something, right? I don't think it's going to be one of those things that you're going to go and buy a house with. You're going to go out and buy a Tesla. I don't think that's the intention of it, right? I think that's the intention of it with Bitcoin, obviously. But like, can you imagine like buying a Tesla in Dogecoin? That would be insane.
I think soon a lot of coins will be accepted. If it has value, it's going to be accepted. That's just how it is.
No, but what I'm saying to you is I think the Dogecoin value is for like the kids.
I think the Dogecoin value is utility. It's the people who will give it, whether it's kids or people, because it's people too that really stand. But Yeah, it can be the kids, but I think it's the people will give it its utility. Like if we use, that's like we use the dollar because they made us use the dollar, or we're actually choosing to. Right now, we don't have to really use the dollar. We can use other things because we have other options. I feel like that's how it would be. We can give any of these coins utility just by using it.
So, do you ever hear of a guy named Pro the Doge, the Dogecoin millionaire?
No, never heard of him. But
He's
before you get into that, just remember, anytime that something goes down in value, you don't lose your money unless you extract it from where it is located.
Sure.
So if you extract it and take it out, then you lost it. If you keep it in, you technically didn't lose it if you didn't take it out. A lot of people confuse the fact that when they invest in their money and they put something in, and then they see that it, like you said, you put 100 in, it goes down to 65, I lost my money. Well, if you extracted it, absolutely, you lost it. But if you're patient enough, like, your Warren Buffetts and, your Mark Cubans and Jeff Bezos, those actually really, plan out for these long haul, long time investments. They don't consider losing their money when it's still there. So, but yeah, I'm glad that you even brought it up because there's always been a discrepancy about tokens like Dogecoin because of the fact that people just said that, it's a meme coin, and any coin that you put out there, right, versus meme coin versus utility. Meme coins, I always would say that there's always going to be a home for it because people want to trade it. They're going to be using it for games, possibly. Like you said, ice cream, and people want to use it to purchase, stuff in Fortnite. They may want to use it for, buying utility stuff within like bullets, guns for games. You know what I'm saying? In the games, when kids play the games, you have to use certain, monies or their parents, debit cards to purchase certain things in the games. They're going to be able to use Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, a lot of the meme coins that we all love or hate. A lot of these tokens are going to do well depending on how they got their business structure set up. And if the SEC decide that they want to shut certain things down before we get clarity, then there's no telling, which way. But if your patience can outweigh your curiosity of selling it and not knowing that because you're following a herd of sheep, it's like, man, everybody's selling and it's falling. There's a manhole from the sky falling, and you decide to start selling, then you lost. So patience is everything. I have seen my wallet go from all types of big numbers to less numbers, but
yeah. So there's a guy named he's called the Slum Doge Millionaire, right?
Right.
He invested a whole ton of money in Dogecoin early, and now he was the first person to ever make $1 million off of Dogecoin, right? It's called Pro the Doge, the Dogecoin millionaire, one of the nicest guys in the world, one of the smartest guys in the world. Now he's big on this thing called Flocky.
By the Dipshits, premium content streaming everywhere.